Hello, and welcome back. So, I say welcome back both to the channel and from anyone who went up to Miatas the Gap this year that I finally got to say hello to and all that. Boy, I sure did miss being up there. It's been a solid 2 years since I have been because, last year we had to miss out with the birth of my son. Pretty legitimate reason why, but so now I know most of you have been back for probably a week, 2 weeks probably. I just got back Monday, I would say, because, let's go through things, shall we? It was a heck of a time this year, and I figured I'll just give you a quick story time on my trip this year to Miatas the Gap. It was filled with ups and downs, mostly ups. There's always the struggle here and there of, different things that happen and whatnot. But, well, we'll start with before the journey. So, starting out before, I had issues getting a trailer together for towing up the Miata. Now, I've gotten so many people saying, well, why don't you just drive the Miata up and this and that? Well, I have a vendor booth that I set up there and all that, and I didn't even bother responding people who said that. But I had secured a trailer for rent back in May or so, and there was a company, Pinellas Trailer Rentals, that the dude just completely closed up shop. Sold all of his trailers to another company. Complete mess. So it was, the day before, 2 days maybe. I'm like, hey, so how's it going? Just want to check in, make sure your trailer's all good. Didn't hear nothing back. Finally got back to me. I sold everything. Sick. Reached out to the company, I believe it was Suncoast Trailer Rentals, who had basically bought all of his trailers. And originally for this trip, I was going to be going away for about a week, and they were originally charging me $500. Reasonable. Sucks, but sure. This other company, the price went up to about $1,000. That's a lot. I don't make a ton of money, so when I heard that, I immediately thought, well, maybe it's time to pull the trigger on getting a trailer. So I did. I searched Facebook Marketplace and finally came across something. Great little, 18-foot dovetail trailer. Turned out great. Went and picked it up. Had some small issues here and there with the truck and the harness that I spent so much freaking time getting ready for this trip. I feel like I spent more time on my Dodge Durango trying to get the harness wired in and tow hitch installed and this and that, and it turns out I didn't have any lights or anything for this freaking trip, but got the trailer secured. I kind of rigged it up just so I would have running lights because we were leaving that night. So no trailer brakes going up to the mountains, no brake lights, nothing like that. Stupid idea, but this was all the day before. I feel like I'd even procrastinate on this, but yeah. So at this point, I'm already really freaking stressed out. But we started making our way up there. This, of course, being my first trip, bringing little man, my son Jameson, of course, my wife Lexi, and traveling up there. The journey up wasn't too bad. We were heading up to her uncle Andrew's first, who was in South Carolina, and had really good time up there. I ended up blowing a freaking trailer tire on the way up. It was like 7 miles from the destination. Ridiculous. So yes, popped the trailer tire. I had a really nice local follow me in the area to help me out with that. All I had brought is a freaking scissor jack because I'm an idiot and didn't bring a full-size jack. There was a Jeep following me who said he lived like a mile down the road, went home, got his jack, brought it back, and gave me a hand with this. And he also has a YouTube channel if you're in the South Carolina area into off-roading and Jeeps and all that good stuff. Check out, I believe it was called Carving Up the Trails. I know I still have his card in my wallet. I couldn't find my dang wallet. But I will check that out and confirm and link down below to check out his YouTube channel as well. Thanks again, brother. I do appreciate you. But continuing on with the story, had a great time up at our uncle's place up in South Carolina. Went jet skiing and boating and had an absolutely great time. But continuing on, we head up to, man, I feel like I'm going to have to shorten this. I don't know if I'm just rambling, but hey, if you're sticking to it, appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the story so far. So yes, with most of the biggest obstacles already behind us, we proceeded to enjoy our trip to Miatas the Gap. Like I said, absolutely love going on this trip every year. We had tons of great adventures this year as well. We got together with some great friends. We had Rob, Sarah, Built by Hutch. We got Ryan Sauer and his girlfriend Tara, who came up with his NC. I'll link that, a couple pictures as well there. And of course, Ryan Ashley Kitts. He had the minty fresh Miata that you all saw in my booth, as well as plenty of other pictures. We had a great time doing out there. But yeah, we did the train ride out in Bryson City, which honestly I highly recommend. It was a great time. Rented out the caboose and that, which they put at the front of the train. Weird. But yeah, I have several pictures I'll post up here with we drove to Gatlinburg the next day, me and Ryan Kitts with a minty fresh Miata, took some pictures out by the waterfall and then Nantahala National Forest. Really cool time out there. Of course, we finally got on our dragon runs. Like, it was the last day. I think I had the Durango, just as the Durango coming up the backside of the dragon from another, where did we end up going? Pigeon Forge. We ended up doing the backside of the dragon on the way back, and it's just the Durango and the dragon. It was a good time. But yep, here's some other nice pictures that we had from the from doing our dragon runs on Saturday, one of the two. Really cool time. Photographs came out absolutely great. But yes, as far as the rest of the trip, of course, we did the vendor booth on Friday and Saturday. Went absolutely great. It kind of stinks having to work this entire great event, but like I get to see so many of you that like either I've talked to online, they've been previous customers, have followed me for years and years and years. It's a great time. I absolutely love seeing every one of you, and it really warmed my freaking heart. I had a couple of you say, "Love what you're doing. We watched your YouTube channel." I mean, I'm just making these videos just for the heck of it. Let's face it. Kind of want to put a face behind the business and whatnot, but I really don't expect a ton of people to be watching this. I don't see myself blowing up some huge YouTube creator, but I definitely appreciate just the few of you that are watching and all this. Thank you. The booth setup was actually great. We did not bring nearly as much as I have done in past years, but it seemed like it worked out that much better and less stressful that I had, 50 freaking decal designs and all my floor mats and everything. I just did a simple Miatas in the Mountains bundle package, as well as a couple of shirts, some slap stickers, have my wall of key tags. It went great. I love setting up. I had little man's RC Miata here, his little Power Wheels Miata he got to cruise around in. I'll post some pictures on this little part as well of him. That was so freaking adorable. His RC Miata, basically I planned on making another video for this, but the Milwaukee M18 battery swap in it. If I'm modifying this car, I gotta be modifying another car. But yeah, did that and wrapped it a matching teal color. Never wrap a freaking Power Wheels car, man. That thing was such a pain in the butt. I would rather wrap a whole big old car, full-size car than that. That was so tedious. But again, turned out great. Little man loved it up there, and yeah. Oh man. So I still don't know how long this video is. Maybe I'm just rambling. If you're still here, thanks. The next part of this trip, so unfortunately we had news that my wife Lexi, her surgery had been moved from the end of the month to basically when we get back. This was stressful, to say the least. So my wife unfortunately had several complications from giving birth to Jameson, and this is surgery number 3 that has gone down, and we had to fly to Fort Lauderdale to see a specialist to have this next operation done, which I'll say right now went beautifully. It went absolutely great. We're home now. She's recovering. Uh, but yeah, we've had 2 days back once we drove back home from North Carolina through a hurricane. We had old Hurricane Debbie hitting us as we were driving through, getting whipped by the bands. But definitely drove through the bands heading back. And we had 2 days back where I just, between having to focus on family and having to focus on getting caught up on work while I was gone, I was able to get caught up on life a bit before heading out again. And we were gone from that, gosh, I think Tuesday or Wednesday we left, and we got home Monday of this week. So it was another week of being away. After all this, I am exhausted. Like we finally got caught up on orders, and I just wanted to make this quick video, a quick Spinnywhoosh update, letting y'all know what's going on. That's been what's going on. Yeah. What are the next projects I want to do? What are the next projects I want to do on the old ND build here? Obviously not going to be top of my list, but well, the forever build continues here, and I do have some ideas. But well, first up, what's happening next? I am putting together another sale, of which when this video comes out will already be launched. It is my end of season summer sale. I'm doing 25% off vinyl decals, Broadway mirrors, key tags, all sorts of stuff on the site. If you have any ideas for sales that you want to see in the future, for discounts that you would like to see, products you're interested in, new products that you're interested in, let me know. Like, I'm not a big company. I'm literally me. And, I've got myself, Lexi, who does shipping, and, of course, my employee, Corey, who does production. If you want to see some stuff, man, I'm definitely down to talk with you over email or however. But, yeah. So I'm launching the summer sale today. I am considering doing another batch of my carbon fiber mirrors. I don't know if you remember those. They were the square style mirrors that I had on the NA and NBs that kind of don't have the little bar like the APR mirrors. ARP, stupid. But yeah, I'm considering doing another batch of those because I have like another 20 sets of housings in stock and just need to get bases made. I was planning on using these for making mirrors for the ND or the NC, but it's also a ton more time, and it seems like there's still a bunch of interest for the NAs and NBs because I sold a few of my last remaining sets at Miatas the Gap. So stay tuned for those in the future. I'll put up an image of what those look like here in this video as well. And yeah, so to finish up this video, future projects for the ND here, I know I have an oil temp sensor I want to add. I was planning on doing it for the next oil change, which it's time. I did end up getting basically a sandwich plate that goes with the oil filter. And I definitely want to do a whole video on this. I believe the sandwich plate was from Craven Speed, but I'll have to look exactly where I had gotten this from. So I picked it up a while back. And then the temp sensor, I actually have a reader from MX5 Things. I did a video a while back showing the Speedo. Basically, it was the digital gauge hack. He created this microchip that hacks into the digital gauge in the gauge cluster inside there. And I feel like my video coverage of it wasn't that great. I did a full installation video, which maybe I'll hack up and just kind of do the different features that it does. But one thing that I was waiting to do to really give a thorough video of this was it includes a temp sensor input into this. So basically it has a It'll give you a digital speedometer of how fast you're going, a readout of that, the time, as well as a digital sensor input. You can do basically air. You can do your air temp sensor. You can do cabin temp sensor, but I really want to do oil temp sensor. So that's why I want to do the sandwich plate. Get that temp sensor input in place, and get all that working. So that's another video I know I want to do in the future, and give a little more thorough overview of that product. But yeah. Oh man. So for those of you who made it through my entire rambling update of a video here, I just want to let you know I really do appreciate you all so much for watching these videos, following what I do, and hopefully I have plenty of great things for you here in the future. Yeah, my name's Scott. I run Spinnywhoosh. I've been doing this for 10 years, and I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else. Seriously. So thank you all for the support so much. Definitely check out the summer sale that I have launched right now. It's up 25% off a lot of great products. And let me know if you have any suggestions or whatever in the comments below. Again, I'm Scott, Spinnywhoosh. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.